just ask people if they want to donate. They can, tip us whatever they can, and there's links there to the tipping and whatnot. But it's cool. It's a really cool platform where I can go on and entertain and kind of get some things going, some fun stuff. And so at some point, if everybody's out there who's listening, you might want to go check it out. Maybe get into you can get into the chat room and create a profile so that when we do stream, you can be in and be part of the chat and all that stuff. So we also have emails. There's an email there, soalivelounge@gmail.com is set up there, so people can email. And we're every once in a while I go on and I do these chats, or actually I take phone calls. That's something I've been doing lately, is taking phone calls and answering questions with people on it. And that's been kind of fun, getting phone calls from all over the world, people calling me from Australia and places.
Well, that came about. It was your birthday, and a buddy of mine who's a huge Stryper fan up in Chicago, I was getting ready to go out with my wife to meet some friends, and he says, Oz is on live, and he's taking phone calls. I said, you got to be kidding me. And so I started calling and just, over and over and over and over, and then all of a sudden I hear your voice, hello, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm actually on with Oz. This is way cool.
Well, and I'm a people person. I love talking to people. It's kind of one of my things. It's one of the things I do here in Vegas. I go to lunch with people and, some of my friends here in town, and we just hang out and just, share. And, sometimes people have problems and they want to talk about it, and I can talk to them, I don't know. It's just one of the things that I feel I'm called to do, in a sense. So, yeah, I'm really happy to be able to have it, and it's at my disposal, and I created the whole thing. I don't have anybody, the only thing I pay for is I pay for a streaming service, because I have a streaming service that I have to send the coding to, and then I have also simulcast service, so the stream can go to Facebook or YouTube at the same time if I want, So that's really the only expense. Everything else I built. I'm a kind of a techie nerd. I invested in some cameras and some switching systems, and I actually took some courses in HTML5 and CSS3 so I can build the website. Just the player site. I have another guy that helped me build my full guitar lesson website, but this page I built it myself, and I kind of put myself into it in a sense. So it's fun. Cool. It's what you do when you're on lockdown.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's SirOzAcademy.com, and you go there, and attention, all guitarists, you can sign up to get lessons from Oz himself, and this live lounge just looks incredible, so that you can be notified when he goes live, and you can be a part of that as well. Oz, we really appreciate what you just shared, and what the website shows is that you do want to make yourself available to the fans, and that's what Steve and I really appreciate about you, and we appreciate you taking the time to be with us today, and what you shared ministered to me, and I'm sure ministered to our listeners as well.
That's awesome, man. I'm really happy.
Oz Fox shared with us how God has used so many experiences in his life to reveal himself to Oz and remind Oz that he is in control and that he's going to get through every situation and that God is with him and not to worry. This is a lesson for all of us. My question to you, listener, is if you are doubting God today, hasn't he already revealed himself to you? In Romans chapter 1, the Apostle Paul writes that from the creation of the world, God's invisible attributes teach us that he is there. Which means none of us can say he's not there, because in one way or another, He has revealed himself to us. He has revealed himself to you. The question is, how do we respond to what he has revealed? I challenge you today to respond in the way that Oz responded, and respond by saying, "Yes, Lord, I will do whatever you desire and whatever you want me to do." Thank you for listening to this episode, and we will see you soon. Thank you for listening, and be sure to tune in next time to Classic Christian Rock with Wildman and Steve. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform at ratethispodcast.com/CCR.